This video is for a young lady by the name of Carolyn. Sweetie, how you doing? Okay. Kizzy told me that you were a fan of mine, that you enjoyed my videos, and I wanted to tell you thank you. I appreciate that, and I love you for it, okay? And she told me that, you know, about you losing your son and everything on February the 2nd, and I just want to tell you to keep your head up. I have never lost a brother. You know, I've never lost my children, but, you know, I did lose my father this past October, so, I'm dealing with some hurt too. So I just want to tell you that I'll be praying for you. Please pray for me. And just remember that even though you may have lost somebody physically, that they are not gone spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? That God dwells in all of us and your son is with the Lord. Now, another thing I want to address. I've seen this before because I'm a funeral director. I was informed by Kizzy that you had both your husbands, your ex-husband and your current husband, at the memorial service. I want to make sure that I'm cool, with that. Now, that don't happen all the time. You know what I mean? You don't have the before and after in the same place. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have, part 1 and part 2, the sequel. You know what I mean? I don't know how that worked out. I wish she had sent me a tape to let me to show me where they was at. You had them, were they both sitting next to you on either side? Like, Carolyn, what you got going on to have, before and after show up and be cordial in the same place? Cause I know it was awkward as hell, cause it's always awkward when you got the current husband and the ex-husband. One time we had a family. They did a funeral, and we did the funeral. They showed up at the funeral home. We had it at the chapel of the funeral home, and it was the same situation. You got to be careful, Carolyn. You got to be real careful how you do stuff, because it was the same situation as yours. It was the ex-husband and the new husband, but I don't think the divorce was final. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, the ex-husband had body slammed the new husband and stabbed him and everything. And if you get stabbed in the funeral home, you know what I mean? Like, we not upset about that. Cause we like, oh, okay, this finna be a 2-for-1. Either way it goes. Carolyn, take care of yourself. Continue to be beautiful. And I appreciate the support, all right? All right. Oh, and let me say this. Anybody want to tell me? Yeah, because I figured you probably wanted to hear me say that.